Welcome back, guys. So right now we want to create a carousel post. So carousel or documents, that's what it was tagged in the calendar. So right now I want to create a carousel post. I'll be using Canva to create my carousel post. If you want to get Canva Pro, you can get Canva Pro on store.creative.com. So there is Canva Pro right here where you can actually subscribe to Canva Pro for a year at a cheaper rate. So these are one of the tools I use, and this is where I get Canva from. So Canva AI tool for a year. You can get this and you get Canva Pro like what I want to use right here. So right now I want to create a carousel. So I'm going to come to Canva right now. Then I'm going to look for carousel. So I'm going to search for carousel in my search box right here. I'm going to say carousel. We're going to look for carousel right there. So let's see different carousel posts we have here. So carousel could be in a square format, it could be in any format, but we prefer to use the square format. As you can see, this is a carousel post right now. So let's see how we can use this carousel post to create something interesting for our brand. So let's see. Right now, we want to work on the content of the carousel post. This is the content calendar, which says 5 reasons your business needs a corporate email. So let's see. So let's see different carousel. You can see different carousel templates that we can use. We can just use any of these to do whatever we want to do. But you could see right now we have these, and these are all carousel posts, but we can only choose one for what we want to do. So you could see there are different carousel posts right here to choose from, as you can see right here. So we have all these. All we have to do, I'm actually having difficulties choosing something to use because they are all great. Like we have great, great designs right here, carousel designs right here that we can use, but we have to choose one regardless. So I would rather go for something like this. Yes, I'd rather go for something like this. Then I'll say customize this templates. Aside from customizing the templates, I need to work on the content of this. So let's copy this. So let's say create a carousel from this. Yes, so let's do this. So the link to solution will be, this link to solution will be in, okay, will be in my caption. Yes. So let's say this. So I want to copy this right now so I can have a complete solution. Okay. I think this is better. So I'm going to copy this. Copy. Then I'm going to go ahead to get the full content right now. So I'm going to come to Gemini right here to create the full content. So let's create the full content right away. And this is the template I've chosen for what I want to do. So let's go to Gemini right away. And we are going to use Gemini to create the full content. So I'm going to say create the full carousel content from this draft. Yes, I'm going to input the draft right now, which is this. So this says topic, and the first thing will be why Gmail keys credibility, security benefits, brand perception, how to get one cheaply. So we're going to say this one will now be visit business knob. So I'm going to copy business knob right here. Visit business knob, or let's see. So let's say visit business knob. All right. So let's say visit business knob. Okay. This business knob to get a website solution that comes with custom emails for businesses and e-commerce. Since we'll be having more text, then what the template I chose here might not work. Okay, it could work as well. I think it could work as well, but let's see how it goes anyways. So e-commerce brand. Okay, now link to solution, we're going to input the link to the solution, which we have different solution right here. This particular solution says complete e-commerce store plus 5 custom emails. We're going to go for the business with 5 custom emails. Yes, so I'm going to go for the business right here. I'm going to copy this, then I'm going to paste it right here. So let's work on the carousel. Create the full carousel content, full minimalist carousel content from this draft. So let's have this sent right now so we can get the full content, and now we can go ahead to design. So right now I want to get the content out so that we can create the carousel. So we have different carousel templates if you remember vividly. So we can check out the one we want to use for this very reason. So we have all these right now, and let's see let's see how this goes. So we have another one right here. Let's see this. So let's keep going and keep going. Okay, I think I'll go with this. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. This would make more sense. So let's go with this. So I'm going to go with this template. Like I said, it's all about customization. So I'm going to go with this template. And having to go with this template now, we have this minimalist design, of course. Then we are not using five tips. So we're going to take that out. So we're going to take that out, and we're going to change the image. We're going to change the color. Yes, so let's change the color right now. So we're going to change all. Yes, change all right there. And here we have it. Then we're going to change the colors. This will be white, so I'll change all to white, of course. So we have all this, and now we have a template, a good template for now. Then we can now start with the content. So now I would love to change this particular image. Yes, I would love to change this particular image. So let's use ChatGPT. Yes, let's use ChatGPT to generate an image that we can use, or that we can use to replicate this that I just saw. So let me come to my ChatGPT right here to generate image. So I'm going to come to chatgpt.com so I can generate an image that I can use for that. So now I want to say a black woman because it's a brand that has to do with, yes, black people or something like that. So I'm going to come right here, and it's an African brand. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. So I'm going to come right here to say, let's download this. If there's a way we can download this, or if there's a way I can copy this, let's copy it and let's paste it right now. There's no way I could copy that, but in essence what I want to do is I want to create an avenue that we can get this done. Okay, that we can get something like this. So let's do this right now. And yeah, basically, so I want to get an image that I can put into this. So let's get that image right now. So I would say it could be a guy. Yes, it could be a guy. So let's say Sora. And Sora right here, I want to use square image, of course. Or let's use this. Let's use landscape. Yes, I think we should use landscape. Okay, square. I think square is better. So it says I want to create an image an image of a business, a young African business owner with a phone, opening Gmail on a phone. She's wearing a white clothes, a white clothes and a sky blue skirt. The image should be on a white background. Okay, just to be able to remove the background much more better on a white background. Yes, so once you generate this, I want to create an image. Give me the image prompt to be used on Sora. Give me the image prompt to be used on Sora. The image prompt is an image prompt of a young African business owner with her phone opening Gmail on her phone, with her phone holding her phone with two ends, with two ends, with a Gmail icon pop up from the phone. Yes, so I'm trying to refine the image we are going to get, of course, okay, from the phone. And we described what she's wearing. Okay, so let's get the prompt right now. Once we get the prompt, we'll be able to do what we have to do. So here is the prompt right here. So all I have to do is copy the prompt and this ChatGPT. I told you where you can get ChatGPT business from. So right now I'm going to input the image right here. I'm going to get my image out. If you want to get ChatGPT business or ChatGPT to be able to create images like this, just come to store.largecreative.com. Do you remember that? store.largecreative.com. So you can always come to this store. You'll see different ChatGPT subscription, but what I'm currently using now is this business plan private access. So this works with your Gmail. This is what I'm currently using right now, and it's just as cheap as this. Instead of this, then you get it at this discount, about 93% discount. So that is this basically. So right now I'm trying to create the image I just described. So let's look for the image right here. So here we have the image, and I think this is better. So I'm going to go with this right now. I'm going to download this right away, and having to download this, I'm going to use it for my design to replace the white lady in this design. So all I have to do is to upload my file right now, and I'm going to click on download. Then I'm going to come to choose this. So here we have it. Here we have the image, and all I have to do is to bring it out here, and I'm going to remove the background. So I'm going to use the BG remover to remove the background. If you are using a free version, you'll not be able to do this. So if you are to get a Canva, you know where to get it. You know where to get the tool from. So a Canva AI tool. So I'm going to remove the background color. So when I remove the background color, it's going to replace this what we have here. So I'm going to replace the lady we have here, and we're going to use this instead. So let's have this right now. So we have something like this, which looks perfect to me. Of course, it looks perfect to me. And now the text, we need to work on the text. So this now can be locked. Let's just make sure it is something like this. Yes. Okay, let's make sure it's something like this. So there we are. So I'm going to have this. I want to be able to increase this. Yes, so let's do this. So we have something like this right now. So let's have something like this. Then now we can now input the text. Yes, so now we can now input the text. So the first slide says stop using at gmail.com. So let's see how that fits into this. So it says stop using from the business calendar. Let's see what from the content calendar. It says 5 reasons your business needs a corporate email. Yes, so your business, stop using Gmail for your business. So we can make it as simple as that. So we can say stop using Gmail for your okay, stop using Gmail for your business. Okay, so we have this, stop using Gmail for your business. So let's make it smaller the way we can so that it fits into whatever we want to do. So here we are, and here we are basically. So let's see how this fits in. So let's see this how we can make this lady come this way. Okay, so let's do something like this. Okay, perfect. So let's do something like this, and let's have this go up a bit. So this can go up a bit, and we have something like this. So basically this is this. If I were to do it, I think I can make this go this way. Then if I'm making that go this way, it could be behind, which is behind currently, and this color could be changed if we have to, but then I don't need to change the color. So let's see if we could change just that part. Let's see if we could change just that part. Just that part, but it's not going to change, of course. It's not going to change. So what we can do now is stop using Gmail. Okay, stop using Gmail. Then the let's see, this could be something else. This could be a white color. But let's do this. Let's do something of this nature. Yes, so we're going to do something of this nature. So we're going to say this, stop using Gmail. Okay, stop using Gmail. Okay, let's say stop using Gmail. Let's have something like this instead. So say stop using Gmail. Let me just bring this a little bit, this part. And this can come this way. Okay, I think it can even go beyond this. So it can come this way. So let's say this should come this way. Okay, and this should come, let's take this way and bring this way. Yes, so we can say stop using Gmail right there. And yes, so let me bold this, stop using Gmail, bold this, bold this. So we have this, stop using Gmail. There is just plain that way. So let's say stop using Gmail, and there we are. So now we're going to say at business knob, at business knob. So there we have it, and we proceed. So the first thing, we're going to input the first content right now. So the first content we're going to input is right here. So I'm going to come right here, sending invoices from, okay, that will be the first storyline. So let's see. So now it says sending invoices. It's going to say sending invoices. Stop using at gmail.com. That's the first thing. That's the first thing we want to say. Stop using at gmail.com. Then we're going to copy this. Okay. Let's see this. Copy this right here and input it right here. So we have this, of course, and let's see. Let's see. Change all. So we have this, and we have at business knob, of course, at business knob. Okay, that will be the first one. Then we go to the second slide. So the second slide says own your data, own your data. Yes, so the second slide says own your data. Perfect. And the body says corporate email gives you administrative control. Yes, so let's do this. It says gives you administrative control, of course. Then this now will be at business knob. Okay, so we can change the color, of course. We can change the color to white color. So here we have it, change all. So we have this as white color. Then we can go on and on. So the third slide says headline instant authority. So let's say instant authority, for instance. That's the third line. So we're going to replace that with instant authority. Then we're going to have something like this. Okay, so we're going to come back here to paste that. There we have it. So a custom Gmail domain is just going to tell you everything about the carousel. So I'm going to use business knob right now. Okay, so there we have it. Then we're going to move to the next slide. The next slide says it is cheaper than you think. Yes, it's cheaper than you think. That's the next slide. which is the fourth slide. So I'm going to input that immediately. And here you have, you don't need a massive IT budget. Yes. So here we have it. So we're going to come right here, and here is going to be at business knob, which is perfect. So right now we have that, and the 16 now, the fifth slide will now say, what is the fifth slide? It says get your professional email today. So we have this, get your professional email today. Yes, so we have that, and let's see. So we have this right now. So we're going to come right here, which is perfect for me. Okay, so we have this right now. So let's see, get your professional email today. And this says secure your business website and 5 custom email package. Okay, so let's see how that goes in. Yes, and we're going to input at business knob again, at business knob as usual. So there we are. So now the last part will now say thank you for reading. So you can just change the text color right here, change it all. Tell us what you think, helpful, share with your friend, save for later at business knob. Okay, at business knob. So we're going to have this, and we're going to have someone replace this. Yes, we're going to have someone replace this. So let's say, let me go back to this. Let's see. Let's see how we can. So I would say the same lady, the same lady should urge people, urge people to share without holding a phone, a phone. Let it be, let our facial expression, let our facial expression be happy and somewhat enticing to the viewer. So let's see the prompts we're going to have right now. So we're going to have this right now, and we're going to copy this just to get an image, another image like this. So coming back here, I want to create a new Sora image. So I'm going to come back here to create a new Sora image. So let's go to Sora right now. So Sora is where I want to do this. Then I'm going to try to paste this right now. So let me try and paste this right now. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to paste it right now and get my image out. So before we now conclude, we can rename our carousel and say Gmail. Stop using Gmail. Stop using Gmail. So if you are to post a carousel on LinkedIn, you don't download it as a PNG, you download it as a PDF, and that's one thing we want to do right now. So coming back here, I need to get my image prompt, which is this right now. So let's see what we get in return, then we can finalize our design. So back to this. So here we have two images, and you could use any of these. So I'm going to use this instead, and I'm going to download right now. So let me click on the download button right here. I'm going to download right here, and having to download, I'll come back to this to upload the new file of the lady. So I'm going to upload a new file, and that would replace this, of course. So I'm going to remove the background. I'm going to remove the background right there, and there we have it. So I have the background removed, and here we have the lady in a smiley frenzy mood. Yeah, so there we have it. Secure your website and 5 custom corporate emails in one package. So I'm going to just, yes, I'm going to just visit our website today. So it's going to be visit www dot, okay, www.businessnob.com today to secure your business website and 5 custom emails in one package at a cheaper rate. At a cheaper rate. Okay, so we have this perfectly, and there we are. So we are good to go now. We cannot download this. So we've created our carousel post, and this is what it looks like so far. So we're going to have this downloaded. I'm going to download in PDF, remember, because we are using it for LinkedIn. So I'm going to download it in PDF. So it's going to be in PDF standard. Then I'm going to download right away. So having to download it right away, I'm going to get the caption for this. So get the caption for this carousel, adding the CTA, which is the link to get the website, and 5 custom corporate email. So let's see the caption right now. So right now we've downloaded the PDF and now want to upload it on LinkedIn. So coming back to LinkedIn right here, I want to create the post. I want to create the carousel post. I'm going to click on create. Then I'm going to start a post right here. So I'm going to start a post right here. I need to use the documents, not the image function. So I'm going to click on this plus button. Then I'm going to use add a document. I'm going to choose my file. Then having to choose my file, I'm going to take this. Then I'm going to open this right now. So there we have it. Stop using Gmail. And back to this, we have sending a proposal. So we can just copy the whole essence of this. So that's the caption. We can find it however we want. So coming back here, we have this right now. And we're going to say stop using Gmail. That will be the name of the document. Stop using Gmail, which is perfect. So now we have the document right here, and we are saying stop using Gmail. So I'm going to say done just to have it. Then I can add my caption right now. So here's my caption, and I need to edit the caption, of course. So trying to edit the caption now, I'm going to see sending a proposal or invoice from a generic like at gmail.com instantly signals hobbyist rather than professional. Yes, so we have in a competitive market, trust is your most valuable currency, and a branded email is the fastest way to build it. Swipe through to see why making the switch is critical for your security. Okay, so now we're going to have, okay, so ready to upgrade your professional image. So let's say stop letting, okay, yes, stop letting free email accounts hurt your credibility. Get a fully and 5 custom emails in one affordable package. So we're going to have this, and it says get started here. Okay, perfect. So we have all these in place. Then our hashtag will be hashtag business snob. Remember, hashtag business snob. Then I have this. So we have something like this. Then all we have to do now is to schedule the post. So we can have a carousel. That's how to create a carousel basically. So I'm going to have this done, and let's schedule for the third, for the, remember it's February, and it's going to be on the Wednesday. So it's going to be February 4, and the time should be morning time. 10 a.m. is okay. Then I'm going to nest this. So having to nest this now, all I have to do is to schedule this for later. I'm going to click on the schedule button, and that way I just created the content for a carousel post. So you could view my scheduled post just to see all the posts I've scheduled so far. So from day 1 to day 3, you see all the posts I've scheduled so far. So right now we are right here. We just created a carousel, and you can see this is the first one, and we have a whole lot of posts right there. So we could see what it looks like at the end of this and see what the whole content looks like when it is being displayed. So these are the contents we've scheduled so far. So we have these 3 contents so far. all I have to do now is to see what the carousel post looks like. So here's the carousel post, and this is what we just designed. All we have to do is to scroll to the, you can see right now, that's what we just created, and there we have it. So we have everything intact, and it looks good so far to me. This is very good, and that is how to create a carousel for brands, and is a type of content you can create for LinkedIn pages for brands. And it goes as well with Instagram, but in Instagram case, you won't download in PDF, you download in PNG or JPEG. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.